Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Gina, and on this channel we talk about plants. And on this channel we talk about plants, but we talk about all different kinds of plants. So you just never know what plant you're going to be hearing about from week to week on my channel, because I have many different genuses of plants, and I really like to try and mix it up for you guys, so it's not just we're always talking about just one thing. Like we're always just talking about Hoyas, or we're always just talking about begonias or anthuriums. It's not like that. I try not to let it be that way. So in this video, well, this video is an unboxing, but we're going to be unboxing African violets. Okay, so obviously we're not unboxing these African violets. These are just two from my collection, which I brought in here to use as an experiment with something. So in addition to unboxing, I have two boxes of African violets to unbox. So we've got this one, and it's warm. I feel the heat pack in it, which it's like 70 degrees today. Wasn't really needed, but at the time of placing the order, it was very much needed. So, actually it wasn't very much needed, was it? It must have been, because why else would I have included it, right? Anyway, this is the second one. And this one, I don't feel a heat pack on this one. So in this box, ooh, it's a fancy box. Heavenly Creation Nursery. So these are both from Etsy. So I got these on Etsy. Okay, so we're going to unbox these. We're going to look at these new African violets for my collection. I'm also going to show you some new planters, some really cute new planters. I don't know if you guys have been to Marshall's lately, but they have really stepped up their game this spring. They have some amazing planters. I highly recommend checking them out for sure. Today is it's Monday. It's St. Patrick's Day. I've got my green on. Isn't this cute? Plant Mom. It's Old Navy. So they should still have some. So if you're interested in a cute Plant Mom shirt, pick it up. But you know what's funny? And I just for funsies, I'm gonna show you my socks that match my shirt. Oh my gosh, how cool is that? Look at that. And my socks say, can you read? I think it just says, it's hard to read. You can't read it. Let's see what it says. I don't even remember what it says. What does it say? Just one more plant. How appropriate for this video. It's not just one more plant, it's 4 more plants. Okay, so yeah, I need to move some stuff out of the way, and I will unbox these and we'll look at them together. Oh, and begonia is still hanging in like a trooper, hanging out on the desk with me. So I think I'm just going to I went to the post office too. It's Monday. It's my day to go to the post office with all my sales from my plant shop. So thank you, everyone who placed an order last week. And I just realized when I updated my shop last week, I forgot to send out an email, a notice of a shop update, which I usually like to do. So my apologies for not doing that. It just slipped my brain, slipped my mind. So I didn't do it. So okay, so I think we're going to, is this a good angle? I don't even know. Okay, I want to do the one with the heat pack first, because I want to get those plants out of this heat pack. So let's see here. I need my scissors to get into this box. So now this one is from no, I'm not going to put the name on the screen. Just in case it's not a good unboxing. I never want to I don't want you guys to think, I don't want to hurt anyone's business, so I'm not going to put the name on the screen. However, if it is a good unboxing, I will do that. I will put it on the screen for you guys. Okay. Oh, you know what? The name of the place is right on here. Ooh, look how cute. So I think it's called Tropify. Tropify Plant Shop Etsy. So, you know, they put the stuff in there I'm going to show you. Here's the little heat pack. Very warm. So once again, this is an African violet. And I have been collecting African violets for many years. People ask me what my first plant was ever in my collection. It was an African violet. And I just love them. I had my first plant was, I got it in college. I had two African violets, and they sat on my desk in my dorm room. And one was pink and one was purple, because those seem to be the most like popular colors, I think, pink and purple. So, okay, we got lots of tape to get through. This, instead of like saying African violet constantly, I'm going to say AV. I'm going to try to just say AV. So this AV is called the Carolina Elegant Affair. Now, I have had this AV in the past, and I had some problems with my AVs. So the problem I was running into is they were being attacked by western flower thrips. And I lost quite a few of the plants in my collection. It's tragic. It's really tragic. But one thing I've learned with AVs is that you just have to, and I know other places besides the United States don't allow it, but in my opinion, in my experience, you have to use systemics. You just have to put systemics in the soil. It takes care of those thrips, and yeah, and you don't lose money, you don't lose plants, you don't lose money, and yeah, I think it's very much a necessity. So for people in, I know Canada, you guys can't get the systemics. I use Bonide brand. I don't know what you guys do. I don't know. I mean, I am a person who has always been against the really powerful chemical pesticides. I don't like to use them, but I just have to. I just have to, especially with my plant shop. It's a necessity for me. I don't like it. I hate using it. Now my plants, I don't ever put my plants outside, so the pollinators are not going to be getting to the flowers of my plants, and it's not going to be killing the pollinators. I just have to worry about my own safety. Just have to be careful. Wear gloves. Don't touch this stuff. I was watching a video the other day, and the person was taking the Bonide granules and putting it in their hand and then like sprinkling it in the pot. And I was like, come on, don't do that. Just don't do that. It's not safe. It's not a good thing to do. So, but I am just maybe I'm ultra cautious, careful. I don't know. I would rather be safe than sorry. I do worry about my health. Sometimes when it comes to this hobby, like perlite, try not to breathe in the perlite. It's not good for you. All right, so like I said, I've had this one before. It was lost to the western flower thrips. This is a replacement. I love this plant, and I don't expect any of these to be blooming, which is one of the greatest things about African violets is the blooms. Like that's, yeah, the blooms. See the blooms? That's why another reason I brought these guys in, these blooming AVs, because I want you guys to see the prettiness. Because I know not everybody here is an AV fan. And yeah, I'd love it if I got more of you interested in this genus of plants. So if you enjoy orchids, if you enjoy Hoyas, if you enjoy begonias, there's no reason why you would not enjoy the African violets. And the thing that all of those plants have in common is they all flower. They all produce flowers. And like begonias, they're beautiful flowers. I don't think people really collect begonias for the flowers as much as they collect them for the leaves, because with begonias, the leaves are the show. I think with African violets, the flowers are the show. I think with oh, how fun. My neighbors are flying a kite in their yard. They're little girls. They're all out there. They have 2 flags going. It's like super windy today. My hair is kind of a disaster because of the wind. When I was out and about, I didn't bother to fix it because I just really didn't feel like it. I just wanted to get these plants opened. Yeah, so what was I talking about? Oh, looks like one little leaf got broken. Two. We lost 2. Oh yeah, so flowers. So with Hoyas, I think, for me, in my opinion, the Hoyas, the show is the flowers for Hoyas. I mean, the leaves on some of them are absolutely gorgeous also. Like the Hoya meredithii I just picked up. I bought that one for the leaves. But a lot of times, the Hoyas I buy them for the flowers. Like patella pink, I buy it for the flowers. Although those also have some really fun, like fuzzy leaves. They're pretty fun, but it's mostly the flowers. Yeah. Like I said, if you enjoy those plants, there's no reason why you wouldn't enjoy African violets. Let me grab my little, don't look at my messy desk. Oh, I'm gonna cut out these broken stems here, because they're just gonna die anyway. Oh yeah, that one, I could just snap that one. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it because it's there. Okay. All right, so here is the first one. And as I suspected, there is not a flower. Actually, there is one. I don't know if it's just finished bloom. No, it's starting to form some buds there, but so I don't know if you can see, but you probably can't see, and I don't want to break it, but okay, right there. You see that? That is where the flowers are going to be. So the flowers on this one are pink. I will put a picture on the screen of what the flowers look like. Gorgeous, stunning, pink. I love pink. Yeah, it looks like there's a couple of flower spikes starting to come out, so that's exciting. So also the leaves on this one, and you can see it in the center, they're also variegated. So that's another thing with with AVs. They not only produce beautiful flowers, but you also can get some really cool foliage. For example, on this one here is what is this? The vat? No, it's just King of Peas. This one is called King of Peas. But you see the variegation on those leaves. So this one just has one flower. I wonder if it's going to be producing any more flowers. Doesn't look like it. That is my goal, and I've mentioned it in the past couple of videos. My goal is to really get my African violet collection like in just gorgeous, beautiful condition with full blooms. Basically, so they're all looking like this. That is the goal. That is beautiful, isn't it? So this one is called, I think it's called Kay's Purple Hog. And I showed you this one in the last video, actually. The last Sunday video. So this started as one leaf. This was a one leaf cutting. It was sent to me from my mother-in-law. She sent it to me. And yeah, this is what I got out of it. I'm really hoping the future in the pink trellis plant shop to have African violets available for you guys. That is my goal. That's what I want to do. And I'll show you something I did recently, just like in the last few days, in the last week or so, I've been working on the AVs, separating them to eventually have them in my shop. I don't know what I'm trying to say. And it's really warm in here too. Okay, so that's the first one. So this is, what was it called? Carolina something or other. I don't remember the name. Carolina Elegant Affair. What a fun name. Carolina Elegant Affair. Actually, I'm going to write that down. Again, don't look in my desk. Can you see my mess? I got so much crap in this desk. I've got my little, here's my little labels falling out of the bag. I just got a whole, like 500 new labels. I go through a lot of labels because I include labels with, actually I'm going to take 4 out. I include labels with each plant I sell. So I just got, these just came today. 500 new labels. So I am set for a while. Okay, oh, I need my marker. So this one is called Carolina Elegant Affair. Carolina Elegant Affair. Might as well just do it now. There we are. Stick it in our pot. So eventually, not right away, I'm going to let this acclimate, get used to my home, but I am going to repot. Something else I've been doing is transferring all AVs that are just in a pot like this into self-watering pots. So, but not all are going to be that way. Actually, they're all going to be self-watering, but they're not going to be in like specifically made self-watering pots. I'm going to like make my own version. Okay, you guys, let's get into this box. This one here came from Florida, and there are 4 plants in this box. I think 4, 3, maybe 3. No, 3. There's 3 because there's, I think, 4 total. So there's the Carolina Elegant Affair we just opened. Try not to make a big mess because I just vacuumed. I don't want to have to vacuum again. There's nothing worse than dirt on your floor. If you don't like dirt, this is not the best hobby for you. So here's how it is looking. They use the same paper I use. Quite a bit of dirt seems to have escaped. Got some paperwork. Hoyas. Now available. I guess this shop now has Hoyas. So this shop is called Heavenly Creation Nursery. There's a bunch of stuff. Okay, we'll set that aside. All right, so let's pull our 3. You guys, I'm gonna get dirt everywhere. I am gonna have to vacuum again. Don't like that. I don't like that. I try really, really hard when I send out plants to make it so that there is no dirt. Like you are not dealing with dirt all over you and your floor. That's what I do. All right. Oh, they came with name tags. Although they're a little bit bent, a little bit disfigured. Ooh, there's a dead flower. Okay, so this first one, and you can already see that it has like variegation. But it's like a special, this one is called like it has a special variegation. It's not just variegation, but it's like special. It's special, if I remember correctly. So Rose Bouquet. This is another one I've had in the past that did not survive. And I'm really excited to do things right this time. Get the systemics in that pot so it doesn't get attacked by bugs and it doesn't kill the plant. So this one has really unique, and I'm going to put a picture up of what the blooms look like. It has really unique blooms. They look like, kind of look like little roses, and they're tiny. They're like little, not tiny, but they're smaller. They're definitely smaller than like these blooms. Oh, the dirt's not too bad with this one. I've got my box underneath to catch it. So you can kind of see the size. Can we compare? Well, I don't want to get them too close to each other, just in case. Of course, these are going to be quarantined. Basically, I mean, I don't really have a quarantine specific place. I will just put them, set them aside. You know what I'll probably do? I'll probably set them on that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set them on the dresser by the terrarium, the fish tank terrarium. There's plenty of light over there. There's isolated from other plants just till they acclimate to my house conditions. But Rose Bouquet, cute. Here's the name tag they provided. So that's the first one. Where am I going to put this? I'll set it on the floor. Next up, this one's a little bit more messy than the last one. Just get a little bit of dirt on myself. It got on my socks. That's okay. All right. Hang on, hang on. Okay. Isn't this fun and exciting? Do you guys enjoy unboxings as much as I do? It's just exciting. It's fun. You know, when I told you guys what my plans were for the new year, like what plants to get, I don't think I mentioned African violets because at the time they were not on my radar. But I seem to go in cycles of like what really, I mean, I always love every genus in my collection, but I like go in cycles of what I'm most like interested in. It changes throughout the year. Right now it just happens to be African violets. It was succulents and cacti. It was pings. Now it is, oh, and it was caudex. Now it is African violets. Okay. Hear that dirt falling? This one actually has some flowers that's going to flower. So this one is called, this is a Harmonies Ice Maiden. And I will put a picture up of what the flowers look like on this one. This one does not look to have any variegation on the leaves. Oh yeah, actually it does. There's a little bit. It seems like you see that on the edges? It seems like most African violets these days have, or a lot of them, have the variegation. Which I know people who aren't really into African violets, they do seem to enjoy the variegated ones. Like if they have any African violet in their collection is going to be one with variegated leaves because variegation is all the rage. But you know what? For me, I mean, I think this is gorgeous. I mean, obviously the flowers are gorgeous, but the leaves, like the leaves, there is no variegation on this leaf, but it's a beautiful dark green with this like serrated edge. It's beautiful. And it's fuzzy. Okay, so that's Harmony's Ice Maiden. Number 2. Technically number 3, but number 2 in this order. The last one. Let's see what we have. I don't remember. Don't remember what it is. I think it actually is, it's a Harmonies. I think all of these are Harmonies in this. I don't know if the Carolina Elegant Affair is a Harmonies. If you're not familiar, it's just like, is it like a breeder or, I don't know, Harmonies, they do a lot of begonias, a lot of begonia Rex they're famous for, and then also African violets. Ooh. Oh, yes, I remember now. We do have a little casualty right here. A little broken leaf. That's okay. I prefer not, but you know, sometimes you just can't control these things in shipping. These leaves are fragile. I like the shape of this one, the leaves, the shape of the leaves, plus also the pattern of the leaves. It's really cute. It has that, oh, don't pop back up. The paper popped back up. I need to make sure the dirt lands in the box and not on the floor. All of these, I believe, are standard size. So African violets come in different sizes. So you have miniature, which is the smallest. You have semi-miniature, which is a little bigger. And then you have standard. There might be others too, I don't know. But those are the 3 I'm familiar with. So there was some damage. So we have another leaf that broke here. But here is what it looks like. Aren't the leaves pretty? I love the shape of the leaves. Very different from all the others. Like here's the Carolina Elegant Affair. Different. The other 2 have leaves that are shaped like this. This one is more like a spade, sort of spade shape. And then that pattern is really, really pretty. Different. And then here will be what the flowers look like. I bought it for mostly, I think I bought it for the flowers. Maybe I bought it for the leaves too, perhaps. I liked the way it looked. I'm gonna cut out this broken stem. And it's a little floppy. Like I would possibly attempt to, no, I don't think I will. It's pretty floppy. I was thinking about propagating this because leaf propagating is super easy with African violets for the most part. I have some being stubborn right now that aren't, they're rooted, the leaves have rooted, but no new growth has come out of them. But if I was to propagate this one, I would just you cut like an angle like that, and you just plop it in whatever your medium is, whatever your favorite propagating medium. You could also just do water. You can also just put in a little thing. Maybe I'll do that. Try and hydrate it, see what happens, just for the heck of it. Yeah, so, okay, so then also this one was broken. So we'll just remove that. This leaf got bent. And yeah, so that is it. So this one is the Genetic Blush, another pink one. I'm pretty partial to the pink, of course, right? Although I do love the purples also, and the reds, and white. I do enjoy a white flower, not so much. No, I do. I was just, because the white really contrasts really pretty with the dark green leaves. I don't think I have any fully white flowers in my AV collection. I need to remedy that for sure. Yeah, so, all right. So these guys are now going to chillax. I got a clear space over there for them. And they're going to chillax on the dresser for, I don't know, 2 weeks maybe. Probably 2 weeks. And then I will transfer them to self-watering conditions. But not all of them are going to go into, and when I say self-watering, I'll show you a picture of like what a pot looks like. I do them in the bigger 4-inch size, and then I also do it in like a smaller, like it's like 2-inch, 3-inch size for the smaller, for my smaller violets. So when I'm not going to repot all of them into self-watering containers. They're all going to be self-watering conditions. So let me show you some new pots, because a couple of the pots I'm going to be using are going to be for African violets. So, okay, let me clear things up and then we'll do that. Okay, so I'm going to show you some pots, and I'm going to show you the ones I'm going to be using for the African violets first. And they're pretty stinking cute. So now all of these came from Marshall's. Yeah, they came from Marshall's. And all right, so are you ready? It's so adorable. This one, a mushroom. I mean, hello, mushroom, pink mushroom. Look how, like, I love how it looks like a real mushroom. It's so authentic. I just recently, I've been getting actually quite a few mushroom pots recently. And let me show you this other one I picked up. So this came from, it's off of Amazon. So, you know, this is cute. Love this. Very cute. And this will also work for African violets. But this, like, no comparison, like in just adorableness. So if you enjoy mushroom stuff, especially like pink mushrooms, run to Marshall's. Go grab it. So this one was $9.99. And I picked up 2 of these. I got 2 of these because I knew if I didn't get 2, I would regret it. So here they are. Adorable. Freaking adorable. So how I'm going to use these, I'm going to use these for self-watering for my African violets. Of course, I'm going to choose a violet. Probably it will be the one that will go into this one. Most likely will be the Carolina Elegant Affair, because this has a really pretty pink bloom that will look stunning with this. So basically, this pot is too small, but when I use my clear pots, my 4-inch clear pots, I just set it right in there like that. Fits pretty well. Imagine this with pink blooms all over it. And so what I do is I'll put a wick. I'll probably have to make a little hole. I mean, there's slits at the bottom, but not sure I'll be able to squeeze. Yeah, I might be able to squeeze a wick through there. And then at the bottom, the reservoir, the bottom will be filled with water, because as you can see, there is a lip here in the center, or around the center, and then it goes deeper in. Here is where the water will be sitting, and the wick will be in that water, and it will be a self-watering pot. Love it. Stunning. Absolutely. And you know what I'm going to do? I think it's going to be hanging out here. I think I am actually going to clear some space. Maybe I'll remove one of my syngoniums. Find another spot for a syngonium, probably this one. I don't know if you can even see what I'm talking about here. Right here, I'll probably move this one out or something. And this will be, you will see this all the time up here on the cabinet. And I can't wait. I'm really excited about that. So I got 2 of these at Marshall's. And then they had some other ones. Now these other ones, oh, and this one, same kind of setup. You know, it's got the deep inside there where I can use with a 3-inch. One of my 3-inch, I think, plastic. Here, I think this is a 3-incher right here. Yeah, it is. So that should fit. Yeah, look at that. This would be perfect for African violets, self-watering African violet as well. With a wick, and it'll be perfect. So cute. Love that. Love it. So I will go with another pink one. I'll do another pink one in here. Pink flowers. All right. Even the purple looks cute, but I think pink would look better. Okay, so now some other ones I picked up, and these are not for African violets. These are just for other plants. I'm going to be using this as cover pots. So they have these with all the cute flowers and of course, you know, butterflies. Love the butterflies. Very cute. It does have a little plug you can remove at the bottom if you want to pot right into it, plant right into this. Again, I'm using it as a cover pot. This one was $6.99. Really pretty. I'm partial to, I know a lot of people enjoy just like all white pots, which I enjoy a white pot also, but I really enjoy color, especially pinks, pink in the color, and just like, well, you'll see. Mushrooms, you'll see. Birds, you'll see. So this is the other one I picked up, a hummingbird. I mean, come on, so cute. Again, this will be used as a cover pot, but you can also pot right into it. It does have a drainage plug in it. And then this one was also $9.99. And I'll probably put my lance leaf, because I do need to upsize the pot on my lance leaf. And I'll pot it into a 6-inch, and I think one of these pots I'm showing you is going to be used for the lance leaf. That is the plan. And I also have some other syngoniums that need to be up-potted. And then we, have these cute little cover pots. How adorable is that? So adorable. Colorful. I love animals, any sort of animal print or floral print. It's like perfect. Perfect for me. There's that one and one final one. Can you guess? Mushrooms. How cute is this? Love all the different colors. This is the same size as this last one we looked at with the hummingbird on it. It has a drainage plug. You can plant right into it if you want to. Not sure exactly what size this is. Well, you know what? We can measure it. Measure it and see. Don't look at my messy desk. So we'll just measure and see what it is. So it's like it's probably like, it's a 6-inch. It's a 6-inch. 6-inch pot. Really cute, right? Did I say how much? $9.99. And I love how it's just it's pretty, kind of little primitive. Like it just looks like someone drew, like it looks like a drawing. Love it. Love it. So those are my new planters. So if you like those, head to Marshall's. They've got, I feel like a lot of places have really nice pots right now. Like even big box stores, like Walmart, cute stuff. Yeah, lots of really nice planters out there on the market currently. So, all right, you guys, I think that's gonna do it. So have I convinced any of you to get African violets? Surely someone might be newly interested in African violets. They're just so fun. There's so many different colors, like blooms, different leaf textures, different leaf colors, variegation, no variegation, smooth edges, serrated edges. It's just, yeah, it's just fun. But I recommend not getting too many in your collection because, you know, they're a little bit of a higher maintenance plant where they like to grow suckers on them, which basically they're like little babies that start coming out on them. You need to remove those. I mean, there is some maintenance involved. I think technically you're supposed to repot them like every 6 months, which I will do because I'm going to be taking those suckers off and selling them. So, you know, before we go, let me just show you what I've been up to. Hang on. All right, so this is kind of crazy, but you see all of these right here. This, ignore over here, but all of this right here. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 12 pots from here this way. All of these. This was one plant. So basically it was like a plant like this. It basically looked like this. And I divided the plant, this plant, which I could probably also do that with this plant. Maybe not. Maybe this one isn't quite as big as what this one was. But I divided it all into one plant into 12 little plantlets. So these, as long as they take, these are going to be in my shop eventually. So this one is called the pink curls, which is adorable, adorable. I'll put a picture up of what the blooms look like on this one. Yeah, so that's what this is what I've been up to. I've just been really into the violets recently. They actually need some water. Even this one, all right, so let me flip this around. These 3 right here, this one, and this one, look like this. And I divided it up. Like even this is like, this started as one leaf, a one leaf cutting from an African violet, and it turned into this. They're just so fun, you guys. African violets are just, they're a blast. As long as you're not dealing with, like, for a while there I was having the issue with the western flower thrips. Actually my plants were declining and I didn't know what was going on. I couldn't figure it out. And then I looked closely and I could see the little larva, the little nymph stage or whatever of the thrip. I could see it on the leaves. So, but like I said, I put the bonide systemic into the pots and no more issues. So anyway, fun stuff, future plant shop stuff. So yeah, and there's others. I did some more leaf cuttings in the last couple weeks, and yeah, there's lots of fun African violet stuff coming up in the future. All right, so that is going to do it for this video, this unboxing. I hope you enjoyed it, seeing all of this little tour of African violets and planters, super cute planters, super cute plants and super cute planters. So again, head to Marshall's if you enjoy these planters as much as I do. So yeah, thanks you guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.